It's 7:09. Wake up with Mandy, thanks to Proud's Jewellers. And you know that here on Radio West, I love a little tech talk. Let's get on with some Future Talk with Shara Evans.
Future Talk with Shara Evans.
Future Talk with Shara Evans for you right now. Shara, good morning. What are we going to be talking about?
What I want to talk about today is something really cool that Domino's Pizza is doing with a pizza delivery robot called Drew. Now, Drew is a little four-wheeled vehicle that probably comes up to about my knee, and it has two compartments, one for hot, one for cold, and it has a keypad that allows you to enter a code to unlock it. And what they're doing with this delivery bot is trialing pizza deliveries in urban areas.
Oh my gosh, so he can travel over any kind of surface?
Well, right now he's traveling on generally sidewalks and I suppose streets as well. And the idea behind this is twofold. First, why are we using cars that weigh between 1.5 and 2 tons to deliver a product that only weighs a few hundred grams? And, fuel efficiency. And secondly, there are some places, especially with traffic in a city area, where you're never going to be able to get there within 30 minutes anyway. What if we could use some other technology to be able to meet this 30-minute time frame?
Yeah.
So Domino's Pizza has an innovation unit. What they've done is teamed up with an Australian robotics company called Marathon Robotics to design this little pizza delivery bot. And they've got special permits from the city of Brisbane to be able to trial the prototype on the street.
Wow. All right, well, we'll just take a small break, Shara. I'd like to talk about this in some more detail. Just hang on the line a sec.
Will do.
Welcome back to Future Talk on Radio West with Shara Evans. Wake up with Mandy, thanks to Proud's Jewellers, and it's 7:15. We're talking about a delivery robot that could be one day bringing you your pizza. His name is Drew. And let's talk about some of the downsides or perhaps things that could go wrong with this sort of thing, Shara. And the first thing that comes to my mind is that the robot could be ambushed.
Well, I suppose when it comes to ambushing, there's a couple of things that could be done. I mean, somebody could get in the way of the robot and block it in. It weighs 190 kilograms, and it can travel at about 18 to 20 kilometers an hour. So it's not little. It's not like, the average person is just going to pick it up and walk away with it.
Okay.
But you could put stuff in its way for sure. One of the other things that could happen, of course, is that once it's operating in autonomous mode, somebody could hack into it if it doesn't have really good security. And that's true of almost any technology. Security does tend to be an afterthought, which is really frightening. And you can imagine if somebody hacked into a robot like this or any other robot or a driverless car and sent it towards people instead of away from people. So you can imagine something like this, if it was trundling down the sidewalk and the cyber criminal got a hold of the control, trying to hit pedestrians instead of avoid them or going out into the middle of the street.
Yeah.
You can also imagine that you might have somebody that opens the locks, makes it stop and opens the locks, in which case the pizza would be gone in a heartbeat, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. Devoured.
Devoured, and when it comes to something like pizza, even if that were to happen, the cost would be fairly minimal. But if you had a delivery bot that was delivering something like jewelry, that would be a different story. Having that hacked into and losing the payload would be quite problematic.
But then the last dilemma, of course, Shara, is do you tip the robot?
Do you give the robot a tip? Probably not.
Look, Shara, again, another fascinating discussion, and I look forward to the next topic. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Mandy.